It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we can get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. What do we have on him?
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Popped up Betts under it. And there's one away. This offense is ready for Game 3 of the World Series. Let's take a look at the lineup.
Well, this group is off to a great start, Boog, and today's goal is simple. Keep the momentum going. No need to change your approach at this point. Win today, and their lead in the series will feel insurmountable.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Late with the swing there.
Instead of slightly up, slightly in.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. And they'll do it again. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Count is full.
Payoff pitch. Stays alive. Line drive. Come on.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards
Right
third.
fielder,
But cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Here's Juan Soto. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. And that one is downstairs. And the count now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering upstairs. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. This one smashed down the right field line. And that's a fair ball. Soto round second, heads for third. Coming home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. One left for the Guardians. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound now, Luis Castillo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. This offense is ready for Game 3 of the World Series. Let's take a look at the lineup.
If there was ever a time for an offense to get off to a fast start, this is it. They have to build up confidence early in this ball game and feed off of that momentum the rest of the way. No room for error in this one. They are desperate for a win.
Number 6 in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Ball. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Draws the walk there.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
One down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch misses.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in this.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Save it second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Outside with a breaking ball. Liner snagged at first.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here comes Max Muncy. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And he grounds one to the right side. Altuve handles it. Fires over to first. That's the third out. World Series Game 3. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. Snell back to work. Inside. Ball one. Legends really are cemented in the postseason. You think of David Ortiz heroics for the Red Sox, Derek Jeter as Mr. November, or Randy Johnson in the 2001 World Series, just to name a few. And there's one down.
Well, on that idea of postseason reputations, Boog, got to mention players like Carlton Fisk, Reggie Jackson, and Madison Bumgarner. We were doing that game. Those guys really shined in the toughest moments.
Cody Bellinger stands in now and watches strike one. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. Line drive. Outman snags it for the second out. Two down, bases empty. Trey Turner digs in for the Guardians. He was late there, strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Next offering is down low.
1-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed are creeping into my mind right now.
Full count.
Struck him out looking. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And here's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike. Castillo, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air out to center. Bellinger in a full sprint. Snags it on the run. And there's one down. And now it's Christian Walker.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
A dive, and he can't haul it in. And that's a double.
Wastes no time there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Salvador Perez in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out, and a runner at second here in Game 3 of the World Series. There's the strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the second out. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunges for it, but can't make the catch. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Dodgers.
Picks himself up an RBI. The pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And next for L.A., James Outman. Fly ball down the line. Soto going after it. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is the World Series on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Moreno. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Out to short, Betts. Tosses across the first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now it's Manny Machado. And that is downstairs. 1-0.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays, and another in the National League with the Padres.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Reaching back towards the wall. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Yelich at the dish. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Snell won his second Cy Young Award in 2023, the same season he led the majors in walks. That doesn't happen very often, but it wasn't the first time. Early Wynn did the same thing in 1959 with the Chicago White Sox.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 1-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Snell, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering is foul back. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And that's too high, ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the 4th count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Soto, not sure what to expect after that first pitch. Straighten him up a little bit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez makes the play, and that'll do it. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. All even now at 1-1. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now it's Mookie Betts. And that one missing low. Betts looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. Chop to third. And Betts is set down.
You know, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off. Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Castillo will look to first. Back standing. He's in there safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Rudder takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Tied up here in the early going.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 outs. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's Matt Olson down. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one fouled off. Here's the pitch to Olson. And that's way high. And that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball off right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That clips the corner.
Ball count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He popped out his first time. This ball's chopped on the ground. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Bellinger in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Up the middle, bats up with it, throws to first in time, and Bellinger is out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Turner, the next to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
This one in the air, right field, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 4th, Max Muncy at the dish. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Right side, hard hit. Altuve slings to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And now Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch just misses. Bases empty, 1 away here in Game 3 of the World Series. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Rips one to right and foul ball. Next offering way off the plate. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's downstairs and outside.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tried to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Christian Walker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one clips the corner. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Hit hard, base hit. And that means Salvador Perez will have a chance to hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. So one hit is all. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Snell back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Just missed.
That's the ball. Ball. 2-2.
Slice to right. Garrett makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Machado. Fly to center his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Machado goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Here's a high chopper, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Machado out on the play. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Guardians go down in order. Guardians fail to score. Still tied 1-1. World Series Game 3. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. And that's way high. Ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. Flied to right his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. And that one almost hit him. On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. Two outs, runner at first. Now it's the second baseman.
A walk, and he's also singled.
First offering, and it just misses. Fouled off. He was late. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Tap foul to plate.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Altuve. And there's the ball. Out to short. It's through for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Stepping in, Juan Soto. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. With the go-ahead run at first here in Game 3 of the World Series.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
That one not close. And that's ball 1. Altuve, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is downstairs.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Fair ball. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Both 2 in this one. And downstairs.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can Betts underhanded to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Max Muncy. And he hits a ground ball right side. into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Outside low. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering misses. 3-2 now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So digging in, Christian Walker. First pitch, and he just misses. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner on the go. That's hard hit on the line. Stretches out and hauls it in.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Next to hit, Salvador Perez. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger sizing it up. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. One left. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Evan Phillips. Bellinger up to hit.
Evan Phillips.
Hard hit left side. Muncy sends it to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. Trey Turner now. Ball 1 there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Anthony Banda, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Grotterol getting cranked up as well. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 3. That one inside, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
And there's the automatic.
3-1.
This one in the air, center field. Outman should have this one. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Right.
And a foul ball. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one missing low. And a bunt towards third. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Yelich hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And that is out of play. That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 2-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's carrying. And it is out of here. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-1.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Mookie Betts. 1 for 3. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Devin Williams.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
First pitch misses.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt. Turns and fires to Betts. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Squirts away a little bit. Betts, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And now 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2's the count.
And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch just misses. And another ball. That clips a corner.
2-1. Ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Right through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Muncy, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Williams, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in. Here comes the skipper.
Pitching for Cleveland. Number 30, Mason Miller.
2 aboard, 2 outs. That one missed. Movement in the bullpen. Joey Estes getting loose out there. Sabrowski getting loose as well. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Ball, that's high.
Fastball for a strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brusdar Graterol.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Base hit center field. Should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here comes Christian Yelich. He's already homered in this game. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Looks
Now
like
running
we've got a
at second
substitution
base.
at second. Pinch running
Number
here,
26.
Byron Buxton.
Brian Buxton.
That's in there, and that is strike one. And strike two.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in Game 3 of the World Series. Brought a roll, fires.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time, he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond. That's out number one. And a run comes in to score.
Now
Well, that's a
batting
productive
second
at bat
baseman,
right there. I'm
Jose
sure he wanted a
Altuve.
knock, but puts the ball in play, brings that run in from third, ties up the ball game.
And now, Jose Altuve. Infield shifted to the pull side. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. One down, base is empty. That's down and in. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Garrett in position. Brings it in. Two down. And now the right fielder, Juan Soto. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. That misses, and that's ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Two outs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Popped up. Walker sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Christian Walker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one at triple digits.
No ball. One strike.
Inside. And 1-1. And fouled off.
That missed by a lot.
2-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And the batter now, Salvador Perez. Sliced the other way and foul. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto going after it. And that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Tanner Scott.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Olsen in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
3-1.
And that's in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
I got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians.
0 for 3 in this one.
That's a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Anthony Banda getting ready to go. One down, base is empty. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And a ball evens the count.
That's a really good take.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 3. And now it's filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Cody Bellinger in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On its way to the corner. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Adolis Garcia. He represents the go-ahead run. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 down, nobody on here at the top of the ninth. And that one misses up and in. 2-1. And that's down and away.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult.
Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. We are tied 2-2. Staying in the game on defense, Adolis Garcia.
Now
He'll be
plays
out
center
center
field.
now after pinch hitting.
Number
So
53,
digging in, Stone Garrett.
Adolis Garcia.
Miller back to work. Called strike right there. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Joey Estes appears to be getting loose. Line drive, base hit. Leadoff knot puts the winning run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's going to be James Outman. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Next offering is outside. Too low, and it's ball 3. Winning run on base at first, no outs. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Got him swinging for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Just missed. One down, winning run on first. That misses, and the count is 2-0. And that one finds its way through. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only one away.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Number 6, the next to hit, takes low for a ball.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
One on the gun, swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Almost got him. Good job to fight that one off. Two on, one out. In the air, right side. Soto on the move. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Now batting.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Winning run at third. 2 down. That one misses. And it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Off the plate, ball 3. trying to send this to extra innings. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Mason Miller gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And that's downstairs. 1-2 to count. So they're all loaded up. Got him looking. And that means we're going to extras in the World Series.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back in a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Anthony Banda. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Fastball for a strike. Kicks and deals. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab, 1 down. And here is Gabriel Moreno.
Now batting, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. JT Realmuto.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1-2 to count.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Now batting.
Here's Byron Buxton getting his first plate appearance here in extra innings. He entered the game as a pinch runner. That one ran inside, almost got him. And that one in the air center field. Corrals it, and that'll do it. So remaining in the game defensively, JT Realmuto. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter.
Realmuto.
Hernandez at the plate now, and that's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one the other way. And there's a base hit to right field. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there, kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
No outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Winning run at first, nobody out. Here in game 3 of the World Series. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
That one misses,
Ball.
and a count 1-2. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Perez stands in here, takes ball one low. One down, winning run on at first. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Turner pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away. And up next for Los Angeles, Stone Garrett. That one's in there. That's strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That catches the top part of the zone. 0-2 now. Slider misses outside. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One hit, one left. We push on to the 11th. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Christian Yelich. And that's fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Jose Altuve digs in for the Guardians. The entire defense, infield and outfield, shifted to the left. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dives, but it's off his glove. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Go-ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
1-2.
Got him looking, and there's two away.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but it certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Olsen up to bat next, lays off for a ball. With the go-ahead run at first here in the late stages of Game 3. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And the slider just misses.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. We are tied 2-2. Back here in L.A., all set for the bottom of the 11th. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Josh Hader gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Ball. 1-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. 2. And it remains 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Here's a 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here's Mookie now. That's too low. And that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We are in the 11th. Foul off down the right side. One down, base is empty.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
A little bit high, and the count is 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. Now the number 2 hitter.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
There's a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn too, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in, and there's two down. Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
That clips the corner.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next pitch is downstairs. With the winning run on at first. And here in extra innings. And a count 1-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Betts, the runner at first with two gone. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on base. 12th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Trevor Steffen.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Late swing, foul to the left. Fastball for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Here's the center fielder, Adolis Garcia. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians, Xavier Edwards.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boo, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Check swing, called strike. That one's upstairs, ball one. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. That misses the zone, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line, and that's a base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Throws it away. He gets there. Winning run at third with only 1 out.
I think a good throw to second base has a chance to catch him right there. So that's a throw he's going to walk back behind the dish. And you roll the dice when you send the runner, but oftentimes you're trying to force some action, and it worked out great for him right there.
Swinging a foul out of play.
With the go-ahead run at third here in Game 3 of the World Series. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
2-2.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. High fly ball down the left field line. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they've taken the lead here in Game 3.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
JT Realmuto steps in. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that skips into dirt. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here deep into extra innings. And that one is lifted in the air. Outman sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And that is that. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, an error, and no one left. Guardians 3 and the Dodgers 2. Staying in the game on defense, Xavier Edwards. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting.
Number 9.
And now it's Max Muncy.
Xavier Edwards.
Hader back to work. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in.
1-2.
And he spits on that one.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Josh Hader departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Joey Estes.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And another ball.
Oh, an interesting situation. 1 swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Swing and a miss. Now 2 balls and a strike. Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
A 1-run lead, and we're deep into extras. And the tying run is on base.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there. A quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
1 down, runner at first. Christian Walker will hit next.
And that's a strike.
Well, we call that key holding. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Over to first, and he's saved.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. And there's the ball. Throw to first, and he's back safely. Only one more disengagement left after that move. Runner on the go. Fought off foul. A little bit low.
That's the ball.
With the winning run at the plate here in extra innings. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Glove flip to second. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
All this team needs is one more win. But when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game. It's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat. It's a win of a pitch count. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
So it took extras, but here's how the numbers shake out from this one.
Well, they couldn't settle this one in 9, but who doesn't love some extra inning baseball in the postseason?
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.